Hey guys, and welcome back to the channel. If I'm being very honest with you guys, it feels a bit weird saying that. Like, even just setting up for this video has taken me a very long time. I have been meaning to record a video for a while now and to get back onto these YouTube streets. And I would love to say that, things have been really hectic, work has been really busy, but really it's been a variety of things. Life has been lifing, both the ups and the downs, but I'm really thankful that I'm here now. I'm back almost 4 months later. And there are a couple of changes that have taken place that will help me be a bit more consistent over on this platform. So stick around to hear more about that. So before we get into a quick catch up, which is what this video is going to be, a short and sweet one, just catching up with y'all before we get back into the groove of things, I'd like to pause and take in the milestone that is 1,000 subscribers. 1,000 of y'all. And honestly, this is God and you guys, because consistency out of the window. There has been none of that. I believe when I posted my last video, we were at about 750 subscribers. So to come back to this honestly is an incredible honor, one that I feel very undeserving of. And I just want to say thank you, thank you, thank you. May God bless you for taking interest in the channel, for subscribing. If you don't already, please follow me on Instagram, because I want to do a Q&A tag over on that platform very soon, just to find out from you guys what more you'd like to see from the channel, what kind of content you like to see from me. You can also leave in the comments section, obviously. But yeah, really happy to have all of you here. Karibuni. Yeah, I guess cheers to more consistency over the rest of 2025. That being said, where has Nkirate been for the past 4 months? So I think biggest highlight for me obviously was my sister getting married. So for context, my sister did her ratio 10 years ago. So this was just them getting to do the white wedding, and it was the most perfect day. I think that is going to be a highlight day of mine for years and years to come. I posted all about it on my Instagram. I did a recap of the day, like POV from the sister of the bride. But yeah, like there was a lot leading up to that day, and I guess for me, seeing my sister walk down the aisle was just a representation of everything that we had prayed for, that we had fought for to make that day happen. And it was an incredible day. I really feel like I felt God's presence and I saw God's favor over my sister and her husband. And I was just really, really happy to be part of the day. Obviously, because it was a big milestone for our family, my brother and his family flew in. And I was hosting them, so that was also really cool, being able to spend time with my sister-in-law, my brother, and my niece, celebrate my niece's second birthday. In a weird turn of events, every single time it's her birthday, they always happen to be visiting Kenya. So I think it's just an honor that while yes, we don't live with her primarily and we don't spend so much time with them, at least we get to celebrate her birthdays in Kenya. So that was a real blessing. Before that was my sister's bridal shower, which was also a perfect day. I got to be part of the organizing and planning for that, and we got really lovely feedback from the guests. So I'm happy that every single person that was invited had a beautiful time. Again, I posted that on my IG. So whether if you're not following me on Instagram, I promise I am more consistent over there, and it's also just a good day to catch like the daily recaps here and there. Other major highlights: I graduated from discipleship class. So I was taking a discipleship class course at Harvesters Global Church. It's along Kiambu Road, and it's a 4-month course. I was doing it with my sister friend Betty, and yeah, there's a lot I can say about that, honestly. It was a great opportunity, I guess, to unlearn and learn a lot of things, like spirituality wise. I also got baptized in speaking in tongues. So yeah, that was an incredible experience to go through. I also recently traveled to Germany to celebrate one of my closest friends' master's graduation. Great opportunity to catch up with other friends from ISAC, people I hadn't seen in a very long time. And there's like a whole story about like my getting to Germany that I will post very soon on my Instagram. Another big highlight, how could I forget this? I got featured as a guest on the Best Kept Secret podcast by Sharon K. Mwangi. That was absolutely insane. It was such a pinch me moment. I would absolutely love to be on more podcasts, do more speaking engagements. So I feel like it was the first of many, and God really came through. We were speaking about singleness as Christian girlies. It was a really, really good conversation, if I do say so myself. I will link it in the description box if you guys are interested in watching it, if you haven't done so already. Yeah, what else can I think of in the past 4 months that has happened that is big? I got a boyfriend. Okay, I'm just trolling y'all. Not yet. And by the way, I always wonder whether that is going to be like a topic of discussion when I do get into a relationship. One of the things I'm definitely learning right now, which I can let you guys know, is I feel like in my current season, God is teaching me to be a bit more discreet. I feel like I'm such a blabbermouth, especially with revelations that God gives me, or like, instructions he tells me to follow. And I feel like God has been like, just chill, like just keep calm. Like even this milestone of celebrating 1000, I mean, obviously I'm going to post this video later on and not today. I found out today morning. It was such a beautiful moment, honestly. And even the way God orchestrated it. I always say God is a God of details. When I randomly was checking my channel and I saw the 1K, I just instantly began sobbing. I was listening to a worship medley in the background, and at that moment, the song that was being covered was Excess Love by Mercy Someone. It's like the common song, Jesus, you love me too much, that one. And that is the exact song that played on December 31st last year when I was launching my YouTube channel. It was the song I listened to right after I pressed publish, right after I posted on my IG that I had launched a YouTube channel. It was the song I was praising God with that entire moment afterwards, before I went for crossover service. So it was such a special moment. At some point I was like, okay, let me call my sister to celebrate this milestone. And then God was just like, no, like just sit with me. Like, let's celebrate this moment together before you bring in other people. So yeah, this has completely taken a tangent. But yeah, I guess maybe that's also part of the updates, which obviously I already shared at the beginning. But that's also really big for me. God had given me a very specific verse about getting to 1,000 subscribers on YouTube, which I'll post on the screen. But yeah, it's such a beautiful moment to be able to, I feel like that's how I want to start processing things. Like first sit with God, celebrate this, and just see how far the channel has come. Yeah, I guess the other big update is about work, which has been a lot. I'm not even gonna lie. Granted, the first 3 months of the year were very chill. I wasn't on projects, or even the project that I had kicked off hadn't yet ramped up. And that's a big reason why I was able to consistently create and upload videos on YouTube. And then I got staffed on a really intense project, and I was soon working over the weekends, sleeping and waking up at odd hours, and it was just like a lot was happening work-wise. And to be honest with you guys, I've also really struggled with my motivation this year. So yeah, that has been work, but I'm really thankful for work nonetheless. I mean, it's been a tough job market. I'm sure you guys know 1 or 2 people that are looking for work, so I'm definitely thankful for the opportunity to be able to get up in the morning and have work and be able to take care of my responsibilities financially. So that's something I'm still really, really grateful for. That being said, though, I feel a big part of my purpose, especially in my current season, is tied to creating around ministry, especially on YouTube, where I share a lot about my faith, some of the things that God has revealed to me, sharing my revelations on the Word of God, etc. And having conversations with you guys, whether that is in the comment section or even through IG DMs, I feel like I derive so much inspiration from those conversations. And it's also such a confirmation from God that this is what I should be doing. And this is like a big part of the calling He has over my life. So because of that, how much I love having God conversations with you guys and sharing my faith, I decided to finally put my money where my mouth is, and I applied for reduced capacity at work, which basically means over the next 2 months, well, 3 months including this one, but this month is like almost done. But over the next couple of weeks, I'll be working 4-day work weeks, so that's Monday to Thursday. And for me, the desire is that Fridays will solely be for content creation. So waking up and shooting videos, being more consistent with my schedule of uploading videos on YouTube, also posting on Instagram. Like, I really just want to fully plunge myself into that side. This was one of the ways, like being able to fight back for my time, because I know when work gets busy, it's really hard to say I'm going to sleep late working, and after 11 p.m. I will now do content creation. Like, it's almost impossible. Not impossible, but almost impossible. And I just thought, like, why not? This obviously means I'm taking a pay cut, but I know that God is still going to provide. So Fridays are still going to be a work day for me, just not the work that I do, which is management consulting, now content creation. I'm really excited, honestly. I've been really waiting for this season, because you need to apply for it well in advance, get approvals, etc. So finally it's coming to pass, and I really want to dive in and be serious about this YouTube thing, get back on track with like the flow of like shooting, uploading, all the jazz. So I guess welcome to the curator space on here 2.0. I'm really excited for the conversations we'll have. I want to dive right back into the series that I had put a pause on before I took the break, which is on the Should Christians da da da. I will finish the alcohol one first, I promise. So if you have any other themes or topics that you'd like me to cover, please let me know in the comment section. I had done a Q&A or a poll on my IG. Some of the other topics were like tattooing, tithing. I had seen others like masturbation. So basically, if you have any other topics that you'd like me to cover, please leave them in the comment section. And I just want to say thank you so much. If you're watching this, you're a real one. Thank you for not dropping off. I know it's been a while, but here I am, better late than never. Thank you guys for watching, and speak soon. God bless.